Hello fellow educators. Today I'm going to give you several audio tips, and I'm going to start by letting you hear the difference between the microphone that's built into the camera that I'm using right now and a handheld microphone. I interview with a handheld because I'm a journalist, and for most of my life I have been interviewing people for one reason or another. That's part of my world of being an educator. I don't teach journalism. I did a long time ago one time. So what I've got here is it's a Sony microphone that goes into my Sony camera. Now my camera is real powerful. It isn't the latest camera, but it's the best camera that the experts could find me, except for a couple features that don't matter as much to me, at least not right now. So this little camera of mine would look like maybe your camera. And one of the things you want to do with audio is decide which microphone do you want to use. So I have this handheld microphone and about a 6-foot cord attached to it, and I'm now going to plug it into the camera, and you can see the difference. I'm going to turn the camera off to avoid the nasty click. So now you can compare this microphone to the one that's built in and see what you think. You can do interviews too and turn them into language and cultural lessons just like I do.
Ahí está. A la bebé, mira. Al bebé.
Most of the full-scale pilots today got their start flying model airplanes.
You know what? I'm not perfect.
Oh, people stand in front of me and talk on their cell phones as if I can't hear.
Now, with this, I have about an 8-foot extension little cable. So this camera is made for these 1/8 inch jacks. So I'm going to now get up and stick this into the microphone, microphone jack on the camera, and then I'm going to stick this microphone cable into this. I'll tell you why in a second. In my next video tip, I'll explain that black foam windscreen that I slipped over my microphone. That cable, that extension cord, I should say, cable, gives me lots of room to work with this cable. Now, when I am doing interviews with this handheld microphone, I have to watch the friction against this cord here, because if I'm moving my hand on this cord, or somebody else is, or I've got it over my knee, and then I start moving my knee around and I'm pulling the microphone over, it picks up this noise. A lot of times when I'm interviewing people, they break all the rules, you see, so I have to take full control right from the beginning so that they look good, so they don't make themselves look bad or make their audio sound bad, because, you know, people don't want to redo their audio. I've had to ask people 2 times in my career to redo something, so that's not too bad, but let me tell you this, if they would have said no, it would have been a heartbreaker. Now, even though I don't normally have to redo most audio, the reason for this tip is that if you do it right, that's just exactly the point. You don't have to do it again, and so those beautiful spontaneous moments that you get when people are sharing something with you the first time, well, you've got them.
Has anyone ever accidentally knocked you off the pedestal?
No, no one's ever knocked me off. They've threatened to and tried, but no, never. At the Ohio State Fair, a woman said, I wonder if I flashed her, if she would speak to me. And believe me, I didn't want her to flash me.
How long can a statue hold still without just dying to go to the bathroom? You get off that thing, you say, I'm out of here.
Well, I come from traditional street performing, and I used to street perform for 3.5 hours or more, getting down and maybe stretching my arms just a bit, but getting right back up. I mean, even I've gone longer than that, but I'm different, you know, because I come from street performing, and you don't take a lot of breaks. You get out there, you perform, you make your money, and you go home.